Oh, there it goes.
We did it.
I doubted my ability. I do it every time too, and I know exactly what I'm doing. But good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It is Saturday. We are in St. Augustine Cut Up and Sew, and it is study hall.
Study hall.
Toni normally has a little bell and says classes in session, I think. So Toni's off playing somewhere, having fun with her friends. Toni, we miss you. Kim is here hanging out with me and helping me.
Yes, I hope.
Just you being here, trust me, I don't like doing this solo. So we don't have our mic. So let me turn the comments on, actually, so we can say good morning.
Can you hear us?
Hey, that's exactly what I was going to ask. Hey, Cassie. Hey, Maria. How do we sound? Are we okay? I know we don't have the mic, so it may not be quite as good as usual, but can you hear us? A thumbs up would suffice. Looking forward to my visit in September. Deborah, September is not far. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to have you down. Hey, Louise. Cassie says, yep. Okay, fantastic. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, well, the good news is I will not be just trying to rattle things off of my brain, because that would never go well. Toni has provided us with a nice little cheat sheet.
Love the cheat sheets.
It's huge. So the first thing on the list is bittersweet, because we talked, I don't know if anybody saw, hopefully you all saw it, and I know some of you actually were on there. I went live with Angie and DJ. You didn't get to see DJ, he was holding the camera, from Five Little Monkeys, because we've got 2 days of Five Little Monkeys, a special event on September 13th and 14th. So we didn't have very many signups. I was getting worried, you know what I mean? And then we went live with Angie, and then boom, the Dresden class sold out. Like this.
That, yep. Awesome.
Just shows the magic of the interweb works. You know what I mean? So that's wonderful. And truthfully, we could probably cram some more people in there. But, you know, Dresden, I don't know this technique, but you need space, right?
I don't know. It depends on.
Think about
I love the
6
Dresden. I love it.
Well, and you've done this, which is great. Yeah. So I was going to ask you about it. But so a 6-foot table, I just felt like 2 per table. You know, I'm not sure. So, but here's where I'm going with this. You know how we do this. Put yourself on the wait list, because life happens. So
right, yeah.
Somebody could very easily cancel at the last minute, and then we immediately go to the wait list and then add you to that class. If we decide also that we can squeeze in a few more tables, we'll call everybody on the wait list first. So all you have to do, cutupandsew.com, find the class. So go to the calendar. This class, the Five Little Monkeys special event, is in Palm Coast. So go to that calendar, click on the event, and just add to cart, and it'll say, or actually I think select dates, and it'll just say add to wait list.
Yes, yes.
It's very, very simple. But you have to add yourself to the wait list if you want to be next in line, essentially.
Yes, that's right.
And I'm going to work my magic, and I'm going to try to work my magic and see if we can't get some more space. But again, the last thing I want to do is, you know, this is an all-day class. You guys pay good money. It's great value, but we want to make you comfortable.
Right. We don't want to be like sardines.
Now, certain things we cram people in because it's a party and you're not sewing. So let me ask you this. So a lot of people possibly haven't done a Dresden. Do you find it difficult? If you have the right tool,
correct,
it makes it a lot easier?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And Angie talks about that a lot. She's like, if the right tool makes the job so much easier. Mm-hmm. And there are certain rulers that will be used, and there's a book that you're going to get. So I'm excited for this, and I'm excited that it sold out because, and again, I'm going to say it every time you see me, I want you guys to challenge yourself. And so a lot of people I even heard people talk about, they felt intimidated. And I was like, don't be.
And I used to be very intimidated by, I'm like, Tristan, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And then, I don't know,
you did it.
I did it. And I had so much fun. And there's just so many different things you can do with that.
Yeah, so I'm excited. And so, and Angie's going to show different things, and she's been doing this a long time. She's the pro. So you're in good hands, I promise you. But I know some people were calling and wanting to sign up. Just go to the wait list.
Maybe we should ask Angie how much space a person really needs.
Yeah, and actually I did ask them, and I was actually going to send her a picture of our classroom. Yep. But anyway, so I'm going to do what I can to add some extra spots. But the good news is you can still see some Angie and DJ, because on Sunday, September the 23rd, we're opening the store up only for you guys, for people that register for this special event. So It is a lecture, demo, trunk show, introduction, pop-up shop.
Yep.
It's a whole bunch of stuff. It's a party, and it's on Sunday, September the 13th from 1 to 3. Now, we're going to open up at noon so that, A, you guys can come in. Also, we are going to announce, and you're going to get first dibs, our quilt show specials. So that's why I call it VIP. You know, you're all VIP in my heart, but this is like a special VIP event, which is kind of fun. I just signed up for Sunday. Awesome, Cassie. So where I was going with that too is, even if you don't make it into the Dresden class, let's just say worst case scenario, Angie and DJ are going to be showing and demoing and letting you touch and feel and play with the Quilter Select rulers. One of those rulers, I'm sure, would include the Dresden 30. I don't want to say the wrong ones. Whatever angle.
Well, there's a bunch. I'm not sure which one comes with.
Yeah, I don't remember which one she needs either. Shame on me. But anyway, you could still probably get some really good information on the Dresden. And she'll have her samples there, and we're going to have some finger foods, and you're going to get some, you know how we do. We're going to spoil you, and it's going to be a party. So sign up for Sunday. Again, September the 13th. That, because the store is closed, won't fill up. We'll cram everybody in there.
Yeah,
It's just going to be a party.
That's a party.
If the classroom's full, we'll just flow out into the main room. It doesn't matter. We'll make room. Okay, so special event update. I just thank you for putting it on there, Tony. Again, I'm super glad that everybody jumped on and signed up, and we're going to do our best to make some more spaces. I'll let you set that over there. All right, let's see. And I tell you what, if you'll do me a favor, I'm going to try not to. I get sucked into the comments so bad, but usually Tony's with me talking. So if you see any questions, just tell me to shut up. And so, hey, Tatiana, look at the name tag she's wearing.
Thank you.
I left mine in Palm Coast. Thank you, Tatiana. Quilt show is coming soon. Holy cow. September 18th through 20th, Quilt Fest, Jacksonville. We're excited. And I know you guys are excited too. So get your tickets at either Cut Up and Sew location early. It'll just save you from having to wait in line.
That's right.
And so you can get your tickets at either location. Just make sure you bring cash or a check, because it doesn't go through our register. This is just something hopefully all the shops are doing this, trying to pre-sell for the Quilt Fest crew, because we want everybody to come.
That's right. That's right.
And it's gonna be a good show. We're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna bring a lot of fabric this time. If you guys have been to the quilt shows that we attend for the past 4 years, I don't even know how long I've been here now. You know, at the very beginning, we used to bring a lot of fabric, and then we kind of shied away from that. We went real heavy into Caterpillar and some other things, but we're bringing fabric back. We're also still obviously going to have AccuQuilt, Arrow, and a few other things up our sleeve. So it's going to be exciting.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you have not been.
So I went to my first quilt show in Daytona, where I saw you guys as not a staff member.
Yeah, you didn't work here. Yeah.
No. And then, so I'm really excited about this. Very excited.
So Quilt Fest is cool. It feels, I like to call it the local shop. So is Daytona, a local quilt show. So is Daytona, but it doesn't feel like a local. It's a big show.
It's big.
And the quilts are incredible. So I get excited every year.
I can't wait.
And every time I go there, and I'll say this a bazillion times too, I get inspired. So many people go, like, okay, so if you see a quilt that you're just blown away by, does it make you inspired, or do you feel deterred and like?
Oh, inspired.
Good.
Inspired.
That's the right
How
answer.
can I do it? How can I recreate?
I hear people say, oh, I could never do that. Oh, I might as well give up. And I'm like, how dare you?
No. And then the things
Do
that
the
they
opposite.
add.
What's that?
Like they add stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I never thought about adding that as an embellishment or.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the right answer. Okay, you can stay.
Okay.
Good morning,
go.
Linda. Hey, Dan. Awesome seeing you the other day. So, all right. So get your tickets now. They are on sale now. Let's see. We'll go to the list here. Nina's up. Hey, you know we love some Nina. Now, what's cool is it looks like on September 7th, Nina is actually going to be joining us live, not in person yet, but via the Zoom. And we always love talking to Nina, but most of you have either had the chance to see Nina, hear from Nina, hopefully take a class with Nina, so you already know what we're talking about. She's amazing. We don't get her as often as we'd like, but she lives a little ways away. So she's coming back. And what's cool is it's 4 days of Nina. I want to make sure that I read these off. So on October the 22nd at 6 p.m., we're doing this in the evening for all you that work. No excuses, right? Cassie, we're doing this just for you and Anna. But no, it's 6 p.m. It's the Threads. What's the big deal lecture? I know you signed up. I know Nancy did. If you have not taken this thread lecture, take it. I'm telling you, this could be a 6-hour course if we let Nina do that. There's so much information. It's a little overwhelming because you go, oh my gosh, I did not know.
That's why I'm taking it.
Right. So, but the nice thing is, let's see, shame on me. I don't know actually how long it is. If Tony or anybody jumps on, I'm gonna guess it's a couple hours. Don't quote me on that. But what she's done is she's kind of picked out the most important things. Mm-hmm. And what I've taken this class like 2 times. Every single time I learned something different.
That's what I heard.
People, and it's not brand specific. Like it doesn't have anything to do with the brand of threads that we sell. It is threads as a whole, size, weight, when to use what, and she wants you to bring your questions. If you have that junk drawer full of the threads that you're like, this is so pretty, but I have no idea when to use it, bring it. Bring a bag of the junk drawer thread that you would love to learn how and when to use. And that's the whole point of the class.
Yeah.
It's really good. Nina's been doing this for a while. She's a wealth of knowledge. Obviously, who thought you could turn a thread lecture into something fun? Telling you, it's awesome.
I think it's an underrated notion.
Well, it is. Hello, it's a necessity.
Right.
You can't sew without it.
But there's so much more we can do with thread.
I know.
And I can't wait for this class.
I know. And we've been talking about coming up with fun little thread bundles and things. Yeah. So that's coming soon. So we have dropped the ball on really promoting threads. And, for example, serger thread, what's that? Doesn't exist. It's all serger thread.
Yep,
nowadays.
Right.
You want to use 8-weight? Fine. So there's so much that people maybe haven't. Maybe they just don't know. You don't know what you don't know.
Right.
So you don't know what questions to ask. So it's really good when you're around a bunch of other people and then you hear other questions. You're just going to learn so much. Anyway, I could ramble about an hour and a half. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Maria. I figured it'd be about 2 hours. So, all right. So that is October the 22nd at 6 p.m. And then the next day, October the 23rd, is a Starburst paper piecing workshop. Pretend I'm holding up a sample. It's the one that I think we held up on Monday, and I think you guys held up the Saturday before that. Yep. It's really, really pretty. It is a beginner paper piecing Starburst class. And maybe somebody can help me. Maybe you remember. If you've never, ever taken paper piecing, is this an okay class for people to sign up for?
I think so. I mean, I've done it a long, long time ago. I think this would be.
I just can't remember if Tony was really encouraging people or Nina was encouraging people who had never done it to sign up for this, or if they thought that they should have taken a basic. In my mind, and if I remember correctly, it says the word beginner. So for people who are scared of paper piecing,
right,
this is a good opportunity. Nina is fantastic.
Yeah. Beginner.
So beginner. It says beginner. So to me, that means if you've never done paper piecing. If you have questions on what paper piecing is, call us. Stop in the shop. We have a sample in Palm Coast. You can look at it and you can go, okay, this is exactly what I thought. The end result of paper piecing, I don't think we have any samples in the store. It's so precise and so clean.
And the points are amazing and everything.
Yeah, it's awesome. So that is, again, October the 23rd. It's an all-day class and it starts at 10 a.m. Most of our classes are at 10:30, so make sure you pay attention. This one's at 10 a.m. Ginger green variegated thread, absolutely. I love variegated thread. That's my favorite thread on the planet. So we need to get more variegated thread, actually. But yeah, absolutely. She'll talk about it. You can ask questions about it. Easy peasy. Okay, that day 3 with Nina is the quilted coat workshop. Now we also have the sample in Palm Coast.
And it has a hood.
It's awesome. Yeah, I was gonna say it's all. I don't really know what to say about it. People know what a quilted coat is because they've seen a bazillion of them on the internet. But we've never. Well, this coat, it does have a hood. It looks a little different than we offered one time, but this looks very different. And Nina's is kind of, it's longer. It's cool.
Yes, it is. It's stunning.
Yeah. So again, October 24th, 10 a.m. and it's all day. So we're going to spoil you. You're going to have lunch. You know, it's when Nina comes into town, except for the thread lecture, these are all day classes. It's pretty much, you know, you pay for the class, we give you everything else. It's awesome. Now there are supply lists and things like that, but it's an event. So we spoil you rotten. We have some giveaways and it's a party. So 24th, the 4th class, Saturday, October the 25th is at 10 a.m. also, beginner ruler work. You love ruler work.
I love it. Love it.
Melanie and I were talking about it, and I was like, you know what? We've had ruler work events. We had a really cool Janome, like two or 3 day event, ruler work.
Oh, wow.
But we have not, again, I'll just say I've dropped the ball on pushing it because I know people are interested in it, but it's not something people feel comfortable to try out on their own very often. And so what an opportunity to learn from a pro. Nina literally designed her own ruler, and it's awesome. And it does all sorts of different shapes. Like it's really, really cool. So beginner is the key word there, ruler work. So I know for a fact, if you haven't done ruler work, this is a perfect class.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited. So, and there is, and really you should just take all 4 of these. I mean, truthfully, you should. And if you go there, there is an option for special pricing. You basically get a discount on the special price if you take all of them.
Yep.
And it's just a separate sort of class. You'll see it. I think special pricing for all classes.
Yeah.
It might just say all Nina. I forget what it says on the website. Call us if you have questions. You can absolutely sign up for individual. Like you don't have to take all of them. You should.
That's right. Yeah.
But I get it. That's 4 days. You know, call off.
But I mean, the thread is going to work into the ruler.
Oh, the thread's going to work into all of them actually.
Right.
But
well,
big time. Yeah. Well, and people are going to have questions. Well, for paper piecing, can I use thick thread? Do I use 100 weight? And they're going to have these questions. So that you're right. Perfect. Everyone should take the thread lecture, literally. In fact, some people have taken it twice because there's so much information. Do bring a notebook, by the way. I'm dead serious. Bring a notebook because there's going to be certain things that people, they get the gist of thread. But when we start talking about weight, a lot of people can't remember that weight. The bigger the number, the finer the thread. And it
because
is.
Because it's opposite of needles.
Yeah, right. It is the opposite of needles.
Yeah,
Why couldn't they be
the same?
Don't get me started on bobbins either. But anyway, so Nina, if you haven't heard from Nina, join us on September the 7th because we're going to have her live on Study Hall.
Good.
But I'm telling you, she's fantastic. She's infectious and a ton of fun, and you will learn a lot. So excited for that.
Yeah.
What's next on here? Looks like, so I talked about Nina, and now we've got some, okay, so she wants me to talk about the St. Augustine classes. Very fitting because we're in St. Augustine. First, so something that we kind of, Melanie was excited and nice enough to throw something on the calendar. So August, what month are we in? Thank you, Melanie. August the 26th is a serger crash course. This is cool. Now here, all sergers are welcome. Yes. All right, this is not just a Bernina serger mastery class. We have those. They're on the calendar. We have serger squad. We have serger classes. We have all. This is a serger crash course with Melanie here in St. Augustine. Everyone should take this. I mean, truthfully. So if you have that serger that's been sitting in the closet and you got to dust it off.
Or move it around.
Dust it off and bring it in. Melanie's that good. She can figure out any serger and she can help you. If you have the new L890 or if you have the Triumph or, you know, any serger that you have and you just want to learn techniques, build some confidence, this is the perfect crash course. Yep. That's why we call it a crash course, because it's great. It's not a full-on in-depth mastery class. It's really, people are now doing things with sergers that they didn't used to do.
Yeah, I have to get on that boat. I don't have a serger. It's on my wish list.
Well, when you get an easy thread or an air thread serger, it's just encouraging people to use them more because now it's not scary to thread. So it makes life so much easier. But it used to be people bought sergers for garments and they put 4 of the same big colors on and they just tied it off because they didn't want to thread it again.
That's right.
Now you can use variegated thread and 8-weight thread and 12-weight and everything, just because now it's being used for decorative purposes, and they're making quilts and bags and blah blah blah. It's awesome. So serger crash course on August the 26th here in St. Augustine with Melanie.
And pillowcases. That's a big thing.
That's huge,
especially for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
So fitting, especially since we have a Brian's Case for Smiles pillowcase drive going on.
Yes.
I don't know what number we're on. We'll get you a count on Monday. I have no idea.
I don't know.
But talk about, in fact, some people actually do bring a serger when we have the Sewing for Charity party, because they can whip out so many pillowcases. So good point.
Yeah.
Is that on here? What was that date? I want to say it's the September 27th. That's the number. That's the date that's popping in my head. We don't have the actual Sewing for Charity party this month. It's next month, and it's towards the end of the month. But we're doing the drive all the way up until then, and the goal is 1,000. So, and I know people have been asking, can I make them at home? Yeah, that's the idea.
Yes.
Absolutely. In fact, now's the time really crank it up, because sadly, they need them.
That's right. That's right. Just no flannel, no glitter for the pillowcases.
Thank you. I always forget that. Flannel I get, especially it's hot and scratchy, but yeah, glitter. Duh. So like metallic, be careful.
Yeah.
If it's a true metallic, and and it's for kids. So fun, happy, positive. That's the whole point. They're in a scary situation, and this pillowcase just puts a smile on their face. But we want them to be able to use it. So hence the no glitter, no flannel.
Right,
and
exactly.
So, all right, awesome. Next on the list. All right. Is that this? Yeah.
Yes.
Christy is coming back to St. Augustine. And you guys have really jumped on the Christy train here in St. Augustine, which is wonderful. She's our resident bag lady. So hold it up to that. Sorry. Here, I can even go a little bit closer. Maybe. Oh, there we go. This is the Day Tripper, the By Annie Day Tripper bag. Thank you, Vanna. This is August 23rd and 30th. Do I have that right?
Correct.
Yeah, so it's 2 sessions. This bag is awesome because sometimes, and you still take it, I know, the bag is so big. And I'm like, how often are you really going to use that thing? Like, it's super cool.
That's not big enough for me.
That's not big enough for you?
No.
If I carry, and I do carry a bag, but if I carried a purse every day, I wouldn't want a huge one because I would just lose everything. Totally. You good? All right. My buddies from Eagle Pest Solutions, by the way, shout out if anybody needs good pest control, the best literally in the biz.
There you go.
And I would say that if he wasn't standing right there. You know I would, Lee. Okay, so we don't have that many signups for this, and we want to make sure that this happens. So sign up ASAP, because if you haven't taken a class with Christy and you're intimidated by bag making or by Annie, she is very patient. And she's a very, very good teacher. She will hold your hand if you need it, or she'll just let you fly and she'll cheerlead you on. And she's very adaptable, which is wonderful. Christy's taught, I don't even know, a bazillion classes for us here.
Yes. And just full of knowledge and tips and tricks.
And this one doesn't look too tough, but you'll get to learn zippers. There's a few pouches or pockets on the inside. I don't think this is going to be a really, really tough one. So this could be a good one. Every once in a while, we have like the ultimate travel bag, and we say, if you're a beginner, don't sign up for that one. If you're a beginner sewer, make sure you know how to use your machine. That's really the only prerequisite. Make sure you're really comfortable using your machine. There is some pre-homework, some prep work for any of these bags, like cutting and things like that. So when you get to the class, you're prepared and you're ready to rock. Other than that, Christy's going to take care of you. See, Cassie says she's fabulous.
Yep.
And Nancy, you're right. That bag is awesome. I would rock this bag for sure, especially because of the tulip, but it's a good size. I love it. So August 23rd is the first session, and then you'll meet again on the 30th to hopefully wrap it up and finish it.
And we have such wonderful fabrics that you can coordinate with the inside.
So one thing is, you guys know, maybe you don't, my flavor is, I like big prints. I like pretty wild stuff. And a lot of times people go, that's beautiful. What do I do with it? Well, you make a bag with it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you do with it. Sometimes for quilts, we don't have a good example. Well, that's a panel over there, but it's tough when these huge prints, and I see that, and that's why I'm doing my best to bring in more blenders and solids. I hear you loud and clear. I promise. But bags, what a perfect opportunity to show those big prints. And this one's especially, I love that, the color work. All right. Let's see. What's Nancy saying? That's a nice intro bag. Okay. Not too difficult. And Christy is a fantastic teacher. It fits on
yeah,
an
that's
iPad
a good
or
idea.
a tablet.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yep.
That is the right size.
Yep. That's perfect.
Thank you, Nancy. That's awesome. Even a small laptop. Okay, cool. I thought she said more. Good point, Nancy. I love that. I don't think we missed anything. No, good. One last time, August 23rd and 30th. And if, by the way, if you'd like to talk to Christy about this, if you have questions, you know, if you're doubting yourself, don't. No. But if you are, I get it. Call us. We can connect you with Christy. She is so more than happy to talk with you and really just kind of give you some more details if you're not sure if it's the right class for you. The answer is probably going to be yes, it is. You should take it, especially if Nancy's also saying that it's a good intro bag.
Yes, and Chrissy's in Palm Coast today.
She is in Palm Coast today, so stop by Palm Coast and see Christy if you have questions. Even if not, stop by and see her. And if worst case scenario you can't make it in, feel free to call them 386-447-1103. And you can stop in St. Augustine too, because I'm here and I can answer your questions. But if you have detailed questions about, probably I'm not the guy. Let's be honest. What's next?
Serger Squad. September 3rd, Serger Squad at 1 o'clock. A t-shirt remix with your cover stitch with Carrie.
This is from Carrie, who's like the biggest serger cheerleader on the planet. She will make everything on a serger. And so Serger Squad is essentially a club, a squad that has been meeting here and showing different techniques and tips. And Melanie's hopefully going to be around to be able to join in because this, again, it's a club, so it's not brand specific.
Correct.
So Carrie sews on a baby lock. Well, that's fine. Melanie sews on a Bernina. You know what I mean? The goal isn't to show you what this brand, this machine can do. It's more of this is what you can do with your serger, whatever serger that is. So we've been trying to amp up the serger, everything really, classes, clubs, information, clubs, because there's so much you can do with these things now. So, and this is just another opportunity to come in, hang out, learn from somebody who will tell you to use a serger for everything, and just get some ideas, some motivation. Meet a friend.
Want to come and see what a serger does? It's a great time.
Yeah, it's true. If you have no idea what they're doing with sergers, thank you, Melanie. What an opportunity.
Yep.
And that's at 1 p.m. T-shirt remix cover stitch. So I don't know what that is. Shame on me, but it sounds fun.
She posts the pictures on Facebook, and
so they're probably on our website as well.
I think you're just embellishing a t-shirt, changing up a t-shirt with thread.
Nice.
So if you were to come in to the crash course, learn your serger, get your basics down, then a few weeks later, come and take your t-shirt remix.
There it is. And now, just so you know, the Serger Squad is not a hands-on class. It is much more of a lecture demo. It's a club. So the whole point of a club is bring your questions, meet some friends who have same interests as you, ask those questions, get them answered, but then get inspired, motivated, and then look on our calendar for the classes.
Yes.
Now, a lot of times, and I'm telling you right now, Carrie would be more than happy to do this. If you're at the Serger Squad and everybody says, that's awesome, now can we have a class? I promise you, she will say yes. Yep. The only thing we'll have to do is find a spot to put you in, which is harder than finding a teacher, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Because Carrie loves teaching, and I'm sure, anyway, the whole idea is it's spawning more things for the future and just getting you to use your serger and giving you more ideas. But yeah, that's a good point. Take the serger crash course and then come in and get some ideas of what projects you can do on your serger now that you know how to use it.
Exactly.
Beautiful. I'm
September
loving
16th.
my mastery class. I was just reading Dot. Dot, before you jump into that. Okay. So Dot saying she loves loving her master class. So Dot is a new Bernina owner. And she's been taking the mastery classes with Melanie. You guys, those that know Melanie, they already know this. 39 years.
40.
Is it 40 now?
40. That's what she said.
Oh, that's right. She just,
Yeah.
So 40 years in the industry, learning, fixing, teaching Berninas. Talk about a hidden secret. You cannot get better education,
No.
40 years experience. So if you purchased a machine from Brenda from Bees, or you purchased a machine from Cut Up and Sew, you can come in and take that mastery class, the Bernina mastery class, for free, because we want you to take this. If you didn't purchase it from us, you can still take it. You got to pay a little something, but we still want you to take it. And I'm telling you, you can't get better education. You just can't. So, Dot, thank you. I'm glad that you're taking that. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And hey, Bonnie, good morning. That's Elvin Fawn on YouTube. That's our Bonnie. All right. Sorry. What's next? I'm a squirrel. September 16th.
Upcycling candy and cookie bags.
See the sample? Sorry. I don't have samples for everything. So unprepared. My apologies. I don't know. How do I describe this one?
So you're going to buy a bag of candy.
Oh, good, you know.
You're going to eat the bag of candy.
Okay. Step one, eat the candy.
Empty it out. And I'm not sure how Judy's doing this, but you, what I've done in the past is you put a heat vinyl on the wrapper. You can quilt it, put a zipper on it, make it into a bag.
So we've shown these before. So most likely you might have seen it, and there's a whole bunch of them. But it's just a really fun, playful bag, and it's kind of cool that it's got the candy wrapper. And so it's a fun little project. Again, it's September the 16th. Here in St. Augustine with Judy Foxwell, who's, again, serger, embroidery, quilter, wealth of knowledge, and a ton of fun. So we've got, I don't even know now, I want to say 16 educators, but it's probably more than that.
Yeah.
We're a little picky. I'll just be honest with you. Tony's picky. I'm fairly picky. I'm more picky about are you fun to be around? Like, are you patient? Are you good with customer service? Are you good with students? Tony's more like, let me see your technique. Let me see your skills. So together, we find these amazing educators who are not only really good at what they do, but they're fun to be around.
Yes.
Because I've taken and I've seen classes with people who are so talented, but I'm so bored. And I'm not thinking of anybody in particular, but it's just, come on, these classes you need to be inspired and uplifted and
exciting and
it's important. So
just one thing I want to say about the candy bag is come and learn how to do the technique, because come October, when you're buying all your Halloween candy, you have all those bags, you can turn around and make them into gifts for the holidays. You might have that special person that likes Kit Kats or whatever.
Boom.
You know, you make the bags into purses.
Purses, bags, great gift ideas.
Yep.
So you're right.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And then stick a gift card in it from Cut Up and Sew.
Perfect. You got it all figured out. I love it. All right, we're going to jump into Palm Coast now. So on October the 20th is a runaround bag with Karen Levecki. So Karen is amazing, and she's one of those teachers that does everything from Sewing 101 to possibly the most popular class we've ever had, the Witches and Wizards hat.
Yes. Which is back on the calendar.
It is back on the calendar? Okay, well, go to cutupandsew.com, and I'm telling you that class will fill up almost immediately. If it was on the calendar yesterday, it'll probably be full today. So jump on it. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about the runaround bag, and I should have gone and looked. But again, if you go to our website and you click on the calendar, and then you click on the class, there's a picture of the project. There's a list of the supplies that would be needed if they are.
Yep.
And the
All
date
your
and time, and
information,
all that information is really easy to follow. It's all right there. Our cancellation policy, all that stuff. So
you can sign up right there from there too.
Absolutely. But a runaround bag, to me, that sounds like it's going to be a nice, simple bag that you can whip out. And again, very beginner friendly.
Yes. Yep.
And just another awesome time, another chance to get some great education from an amazing person.
And then the next day.
Yeah, the 21st, more Karen, beginner paper piecing with Karen. So if you're thinking, when you sign up for Nina's class for the paper piecing, if you have not done paper piecing, this is a great way to just really get a head start. Beginner paper piecing with Karen on the 21st. And she's done this pretty regularly. I mean, really breaks it down for the basics. So if you have never done it, you're not sure even where to start, sign up for this class. Karen is very patient and very good.
And then you'll get hooked, and then you'll sign up for Nina's class.
Yeah, which I'll be honest with you, even though it says beginner, it's definitely going to be a little bit more involved. It's an all-day class, where Karen's is not. So, unfortunately, I don't know exactly how long it is. I didn't prepare, but it's not as involved as Nina's for sure. Like the pattern.
Right.
So
but you get the basics. You get
it's actually kind of perfect timing. Take this and then boom, right into Nina's. Yeah, that's what you all should do. So August, where we at? 21st.
Yep.
Beginner paper piecing with Karen. Fun.
Yep.
August 22nd, end of summer celebration quilt with Joanne. This is really hard to talk about these things without the samples.
It is.
So we've got to start figuring out a way. Maybe I'm gonna have to do. In fact, we're gonna have to do like an extra show. So if I come up here, we'll focus on St. Augustine things where we have the samples.
Maybe 2 shows.
That's what I mean.
A week.
Yeah. We already have 2, so it'll have to be like a 3rd.
That's true.
But
yeah.
I'm gonna do my best because I feel bad. We've been doing all the lives in Palm Coast mainly because I live right there and we do it early, and so we just set up. But there's so much going on here in St. Augustine, and I'm going to talk about that at the end. I feel like we're leaving them out, and I don't want to do that. So my apologies. I don't have samples to show you for the Palm Coast stuff, but end of summer celebration, just that with Joanne is a win.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that quilt actually looks like. I don't know if you've seen it either. But again, if you go to the website, there is a sample of it. So just check the calendar. August 22nd. Another quilt class with Joanne. Joanne is the one who hangs out with me every Monday, who's back, by the way. Monday, the whole gang will be reunited. And then she does a weekly quilt class every Friday. So I'm excited to have Joanne back, and I'm excited to see what this quilt is.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I don't know. The 23rd, I know what this looks like, is a Christmas tree skirt with Toni.
Yes.
Is it a beginner?
I don't know.
You know, so Toni will watch this back afterwards. Toni, in the comments, if you would, just, I'm pretty sure this tree skirt is going to be beginner friendly. Now, again, anytime we say the word beginner, make sure you know how to use your sewing machine.
Yes. Yeah.
It is not a learn how to use your sewing machine class. All of these creative classes are absolutely classes where there's not sewing machine education.
Right.
So take the sewing 101 if you need to learn how to use your machine, and then take all of these classes.
Yes.
And really just play with them and have fun. But Christmas tree skirt, we haven't had one of those in a while. Perfect time for the holidays.
That's right.
And that's, again, it's August 23rd with Toni, who you guys know, and obviously it's going to be some good education.
Yes.
When is the cutting instructions for the Christmas tree skirt going to be sent? So Bonnie must have signed up for it. Bonnie, I do not know, and I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. So I'm sure Toni will watch this, and she will let you know. But that class is the 23rd. My guess is she'd send it out a week before.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's on a retreat this weekend, so you may get it on Monday for all I know. Or maybe in the mail tomorrow. I don't know. I don't want to misspeak and tell you the wrong thing, though, so we'll find out for you. All right, September the 11th. We're jumping into September. Finish it up with Christy. Take any of her previous... Oh, okay. Yep. So if you've taken any of Christy's previous classes and you need help finishing, this is where you sign up. So a lot of times people do sign up for these biannual or just bag classes, and everybody works at a different pace.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And some people end up liking... They like to get the education, then they like to go home and really just kind of work on their own. And I get it. I'm very similar that way. But then all of a sudden you get stuck at home. You're like, oh, shoot, I forgot how to add this one thing. So this is a perfect opportunity to go and finish up any of the projects that you've worked on that you didn't finish. So, again, that's September,
11th.
Where's it at? 11th. Thank you. Finish it up with Christy. All right, that was a lot. Now,
let me hold these up for you.
This wasn't on Toni's cheat sheet, but I added it just because it's so far in advance, but you just got to see these things. So Hoops and Holly embroidery event. Now this is at both stores, different days, obviously. So November the 14th and November the 15th. November the 14th is in Palm Coast. November the 15th is in St. Augustine. So zip, zip, hooray, Zipper Bags Workshop.
This one here.
So that's this one here, which is a really cute stocking, but you see there's a zipper at the top there. And this is with Beach Potato Embroidery, who you might have seen at some of the quilt shows. Really cool. Just their booth is always so fun and playful, and they've got really cool vinyl, and I don't know. We're excited to have them. And then so this is one of them is the, what do they call it? The Zip Zip Hooray. I laugh every time I say that. Zipper Bags Workshop, because it's a little stocking zipper bag, and the other one is the Christmas Ornament Embroidery Workshop. So can you hold it? I'll say, do you want? You got 3 hands? Look how stinking cute that is. Oh.
Yeah, you can reach
I
better
know,
than me.
my hands go all the way out.
Careful, the table's not locked.
Oh, it's gonna roll on me?
Yes.
So these are really cute, fun ideas. It's obviously done all in the hoop. It's an embroidery. One of the classes, and make sure you go again, cutupandsew.com. If you want to take it in Palm Coast, it's November the 14th. If you want to take it in St. Augustine, it's November the 15th. Just make sure you look at the description for the hoop size. One of them, the ornaments, is like a 5x7 or larger. The stocking is an 8x12 or larger. So just make sure you have the right size hoop. I don't want you to sign up for a class that you can't use your machine in.
That's right.
But for both of those classes, what's really cool is there is a pop-up shop. And again, go to the website and check it out. But they have a lot of cool products that we don't sell. So they're going to do a little pop-up shop, and it's only for a short time. And so if you're not there then, you miss out, unfortunately. And they've got vinyl and kits and projects and embroidery design. They're awesome. They're really, really fun. So we're excited to have them. And we're going to talk way more about it. But again, I'm just going to I'm excited. These are big events, and they will fill up for sure. So make sure you sign up early. That's the main reason we're talking about it. And this is November, so.
I mean, how cute would that be as a gift tag? You know?
It is cute.
Cute.
It's very, very cute. Okay, so I am going to talk about this, and then one last thing, and then I promise
We'll be done.
I'll shut up. Ramble. We've been talking about Ramble. It is the block of the month that we finally got excited about and decided to do. People are signing up. That's great. There is very limited spots, because we were only able to get so many kits.
Yep.
So make sure that if you're excited to take this, you sign up ASAP. It is a huge skill builder. And when I say huge, it is actually huge. Where was the size? It's like 85 by 88. But skill builder is the key here.
Yes.
Toni's doing it, and even she has been doing this for a long time, says, "Woo, all right."
But
Make sure everything's lining up.
That's
yeah,
right.
exactly.
Yeah.
So make sure that if you are even, just sign up early.
Yeah, because we can't probably wait list this.
We can't.
Yeah.
And I know what's going to happen. People are like, I'm just trying to, I don't know if I'm really sign up early.
That's right.
Because I don't want you to miss out, because unfortunately this is not something that I can add seats to. And and then the designer, what's her name? Tara Fawnin makes really good YouTube tutorial videos that will really help with the process of you putting this together.
Right.
So you'll get a kit each month. And here's one of the things, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'll tell you on Monday. We are changing the price. It's going down just a little bit, because obviously when prices change from the manufacturers, we obviously are not greedy. So if they give us a price break, we're going to give you a price break.
That's right.
And if you've already signed up for it, have no fear. We're going to call you and make sure we give you that difference back.
Oh, yeah.
So
Amazing.
stay tuned. On Monday, we do, it's not called Quilt Talk. What's it called? So what's up?
You have been gone too long.
I know. But it's our Monday show where we talk about all sorts of things. Joanne's going to be back, but I will actually announce the new pricing for this.
Good.
Unless Tony's already done it online and I just haven't looked. Shame on me. You think I'd know. But I'm excited for this, and you should all take it, especially if you really are trying to build those skills.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, that's it. And then, so garment sewing in St. Augustine. Look at this quilt. Is this not incredible? This is not obviously garment related, but this is a new line that we got in, and Gretchen nailed this quilt, and it is so stinking cool. I love it. So you've got to come into St. Augustine and see the new fabrics that we have. Here's what I'm going to do. You want to show that? Actually, yeah, let's show that. Good morning, Farron.
Great.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
Do you want me to show it, or you don't want to come on
show
camera?
Nah, I'm not camera ready.
He's not camera ready.
I did that out of a panel.
He did
That
this
is
out of one of our is this Charlie Harper? Yeah,
That's Charlie Harper.
Charlie Harper panels. Is it showing it all right?
Maybe you could.
Yeah. There we go. No, it's good.
That is precious.
It's fully lined. Super simple, super easy. Comes in sizes 6 months to 6.
6 months to 6, fully lined. I don't know if you guys heard that. Super simple,
Wow.
super cute. Holy cow! And that's just done with a panel. Careful, people are gonna start asking for classes, Farron. I love it. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
So that's just a little mini garment.
That's right. That's
Melanie made this whole ensemble here.
not this.
Oh, that's right. She
No,
just
no.
had this, but she made this reversible skirt, this Ava skirt, which ever since they put this out, we can't keep this pattern in stock, which is a great thing because we're just going to
Hold
keep
it up
reordering it.
so you can see it.
Oh, there you go. It's reversible. Ooh, ah. The reason I'm showing you this and this here, which is going to be, I'm not going to talk about it quite yet, but September 27th, we are really cranking up the garments in St. Augustine. We've got a garment section that is starting with,
Yep.
we don't have a ton yet, but we've got some denims in, we've got some linen blends, rayon.
Yep.
I've got some lawn coming, and we're really going to start amping up as we head into the end of this year and starting next year. This will be Garment HQ, headquarters, St. Augustine,
Yes.
because people are asking for it. And so if you guys have suggestions or comments or whatever, please send them my way, especially garment related. That's kind of what I'm focusing on right now. There's a whole generation of sewer that's really getting excited about garments,
Yep.
and we don't want to miss out. So if you have not been to St. Augustine in a while, which a lot of you have not, you need to come in. But what I'm going to do my very best to do is here in about an hour or two, I'm going to go live and do an actual tour. So stick around, and you can always watch these after the fact. In fact, when you do watch it, hashtag replay. I always forget to do that, and thanks for the hearts and but I want to show you guys the changes. Farron and Melanie and Gretchen and the crew, they've done such an amazing job here of really giving this store a fresh feel and
Yep,
look. And
yep.
I think you guys are missing out.
Yep.
So come and hang
Right,
out with us.
right.
We're here all day until 3. Kim and I are going to jump off, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But I do see, hey, Josh, are you in St. Augustine all day? Hey, Rhonda, I am. And I got your message. I just haven't responded yet. My apologies. I'm here most of the day. So call. Actually, why don't you just call me? Because I don't know what time. I don't want you to drive up here and then I end up going to Palm Coast.
Right. Right.
We miss
right.
each other on the way. So, but yeah, we'll talk. But yeah, that's enough, right?
That's enough.
That's enough? Okay. Well, again, every Saturday we do this and we talk about pretty much only classes. And then on Monday, we're back live to show new fabric, talk about all things cut up
Yep.
and sew. And then Joanne's back to give you some quilting tips and tricks.
Yep.
So thanks for hanging out with us. You guys have an amazing day. Ooh, my power's about to go out.
Perfect timing.
That's right. So here's where she does the little ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Class dismissed. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I said bye. Okay, now bye.